Virgo, kicking things off for you with some really powerful guidance there. Straight to the point, taking risks. You are being encouraged by the universe to take some risks. Now, I know that sometimes, you want to make sure that things are going to be perfect. You want to make sure that things are going to work out. You want to make sure that, you've got your ducks in a nice straight row and they've got all their feathers sort of sorted out and things like that. But the universe is letting you know, beautiful Virgos, that you don't have to have everything 100% in line all the time before you can go to that next step. And the reason for that is because remember, you are more than just human. The human part of you is a physical representation of so much more. There's so much more to you. There's your higher self, there's your guides, there's your guardians, there's the angels, there's source of all. Everything is part of you and you are part of everything. And as you do the best that you can with the knowledge and the understanding that you have and the energy that you have. There's no point in burning yourself out. Doing the best that you can with what you have and then surrendering to that higher power, the universe will take care of the details for you. All right. This is a reading for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Virgo on the cusp. Maybe you're just a cross watcher. I believe that you've been brought here for a reason, for an answer, for some guidance, for a message, for some clarity. That is a general message, but see what it's got for you. The focus period for this reading is the 17th till the 23rd of April. It's a general reading, but please take it as it resonates. Whenever you see it is the right time. You are ready for transformation. You are ready for bigger things. You are being in a space, Virgo, where you are in the perfect sort of recipient mode for bigger things. And that is why the universe is saying to you, take some risks, take some chances. You may not have everything sorted out the way that you'd like to be sorted out, but there's also a very clear message here to let you know, beautiful Virgos, that as you are willing to open your heart, your mind, and your soul to the trust and the faith of the universe, that there's this bigger power. You can call the power whatever you want to call the power. God, Source, Allah, Jehovah, Spirit, whatever name you use for that which can't really be named. I call it Source of all. That energy is here to serve your highest good, my beautiful Virgos, all right? But you have to open yourself to it because the universe doesn't force us. It doesn't come kick down your door and say, hey, yo, Virgo, you will take this message. No. It will present it to yourself, to you, and it presents it in different ways. You watching this reading right now, whether you're a Virgo, whether you're not a Virgo, whether you're dealing with a Virgo, this is the universe letting you know that there's wonderful things available for you. And if there is something that you're open to, place your hand on your heart, take a nice deep breath, and affirm that you claim this for yourself, that you are open to this. Let me know what's going on in the comments. When you leave me a comment and I give you that little heart next to your comment, it's not only just to say thank you, it's also to send you beautiful positive vibes and healing energy. All right, let's see what's happening in your tarot. So in the recent past, you have got the Eight of Pentacles. You have got the Sun energy, which is the highest vibrational energy in the tarot deck. The Sun energy is also about that consciousness. It's about the life force. It's about that, she sort of energy or key sort of energy, however you prefer to pronounce it. And the Two of Wands over there. Some of you have gotten into a space where you realize that, I get that you get some clarity there about the emotional sort of way that you'd like your life to be. Be this in love, be it in your everyday. But the thing about life is, and, I was talking to my best friend about it this morning, is that no matter what happens in this life, everybody wants love. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's a normal, natural, living being instinct. All animals have it, all plants have it. You put fish together in a tank, you put in one fish, it's going to be okay. You put a couple of fish, they're going to be more happy. You put a couple of plants together, you put the same group of people together, be it that they're a group of spiritualists or a group of haters, it doesn't really matter. When we are in line with a couple of people that are in the same sort of flow as us, we just feel more at home and feel more supported, and we feel more happy and free to be ourselves. And love really defines that for us very much, very beautifully. So I see that for many of you, you started to focus on what would you like your life to be, what your desires are, what you'd like to have for your heart. And I see that the universe has opened, the gateways of prosperity, of abundance, of possibility have started to open here for you in all different directions. So if it's love that you're seeking, inner peace that you're seeking, it's here. It's all here for you, right here, right now. You don't want to miss out on this, all right? If you'd like to support the growth of my channel, I'm going to really appreciate you liking this video. I'm going to invite you to subscribe to the channel, to hit that all notifications bell so you know when your readings are coming out. But let's continue and see what's happening in your current space. So in your current space, the Eight of Cups, the Hermit energy, which is that beautiful you energy, work and routine, and also the Seven of Pentacles energy here. A lot of Pentacles about life, about how you want your life to be. It's about, sort of crossing the I's and what do you call it, like crossing the T's and dotting the I's, ticking those boxes. A lot of those things are coming about for you. I see that for some of you that you had to, or you're in the process of maybe, once you got that clarity, you're in the process of moving away from ideas and maybe people that are not sort of like fitting that mold, that are not fitting the design of what you'd like your life to be. Always remember that you can step away with peace, even though I feel no bad vibes over here. But I do feel maybe this could be long-standing friendships, long-term relationships. This could be marriages. This could be all sorts of things that you maybe tried. You gave your everything, what you understood to be your everything. And maybe you just came to realize that it doesn't sort of fulfill that highest need that you have for yourself. All right. You might want to take some time here, Virgo. The one thing that I will say here is that you might want to take some time just to try and look at things maybe from the other person's point of view. All right. I'm not being critical here in the slightest, but you just want to be sure that, that you're not as innocent in the equation of things as you might like yourself to believe that you are. But then once you've got clarity, I feel that the path forward becomes quite clear for you. There might be some difficulties ahead, though. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm gonna be honest with you. There, you want to give yourself some rest at this particular period in time. Energy heading your way. We've got the Eight of Swords, we've got the Five of Wands, and we've got the Two of Swords. You might wanna give yourself a bit of a break, give yourself a bit of a body break, a physical break. Maybe take a bubble bath, take a walk, do something that you really enjoy. Try to do something for yourself, but try to make sure that it is still something that supports your highest good. I'm not going to lecture you, but maybe instead of, for example, going for a couple of tequilas, you might maybe want to go for maybe a couple of cleansing sort of herbal tea shots or something like that, because I feel that for many of you, maybe you're struggling with sleep, maybe you've got a lot of stress, your body takes on a lot of anxiety, and so this is a time for you to detox from anxiety, all right? Detox from stress. Some of you may be more stressed than you actually realize that you are, because transformation, which you are in at the moment, it is challenging. So with the taking risk energy that we had there in the beginning, this is not a time to overwhelm yourself, all right? This is a time to have faith and confidence that the universe has got your back, baby. You know what I'm saying? Because energy heading your way, there might be some delays. There might be some fights coming up. There might be some confrontations coming up. There might also be a clarity that comes about that you maybe realize that you have to cut certain ties, and you sort of delayed in cutting those ties. So there's some of those things that are coming up. All right, let's clarify for you. So we're going to clarify that recent past. So we're going to clarify the Eight of Pentacles, the Sun energy, and that Two of Wands. So things are very positive over here for you, first and foremost, starting off very positive at least. And you've got that World energy again, or you've got that World energy, which is that feeling that is happening. And so this is the end of a cycle and the beginning of a new cycle. And the end of cycles and the start of new cycles are often quite challenging. All right, you've got the King of Coins, which is the King of Pentacles, and you've also got that Two of Swords energy, which there's a two for you over there as well. So try not to hold on to anything. Try not to hold on to idealistic ideas, because, you know, the idea that, I'm not saying that you're holding on to bad ideas, but there might be better things coming, all right? There with the world, there might be with that Saturn energy, there might be some restrictions that you are holding on to. There might be some people in your life, and again, it doesn't mean they are bad, it doesn't mean that you are bad. Maybe you just don't want to vibe with them anymore. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. You know, it's your life, it's your choices. Just be careful to not act from emotions, because what I get is, I get a lot of emotions with your energy at the moment. And, you know, emotions is the thing that can trip you up. All right. So be careful that you don't make decisions from emotions, especially unresolved past emotions. All right. Because I see that you're in a good flow, but there's also some self-sabotage that's coming in here. All right. Be careful that the term standing in your power is not you sabotaging yourself. All right. In your current space, clarifying the Eight of Cups, the Hermit, and the Seven of Pentacles, you have got the Strength energy, which is that Leo energy. You have got the Fool energy, which is that reset energy, new beginning energy, very exciting sort of energy, that Uranus energy. And then you also have the King of Rods, or the King of Wands over here. So big changes taking place for you, Virgo. And these can feel very overwhelming. They can be very, very positive, but just be very mindful that you don't sort of overwhelm yourself, and you don't try to keep your finger on all tabs over here, because that is a little bit of a recipe for disaster. All right, that is a recipe for disaster. I don't mean to be a bad omen speaker, but I have to tell you the truth. All right, energy heading your way, and that is why rest is important. Eight of Swords, Five of Wands, and also the Two of Swords. Now I got this Hermit energy a little bit on its side, but pointing to the right hand side. So for me, this Hermit energy is your energy. You know, it's that work and routine energy. It's to the right hand side, which normally indicates to me that you are heading in a good direction, but there is some things that you want to look out for. Be careful of not being your own worst enemy. All right, be careful of not being set on this is how it must be and there's no other way that it can be. Be very careful of that. Two other cards coming out for you is the Eight of Rods, which is the Eight of Wands, and the Moon energy, which is that Pisces energy, which is, again, it's about emotions, it's about introspection, it's about dreams. All right, you are allowed to have dreams. You are allowed to not always know what is it that you are supposed to do, but be very, very, very careful. This is a bit of a trippy space. Be very careful of overwhelming yourself. Be careful of self-sabotage. And be careful of standing in false power. Okay? But all in all, very good. Heading into a new direction. This is just the past that is sort of calling. And what do we say when the past call? You don't have to answer the call. You can be like, reject. Not even voicemail. Reject. Not interested. Bye, bye, bye. But make sure that you do it from a positive point. That is going to serve your highest good and all that's important to you, beautiful Virgo. Okay? So that's what I got. Quite a mouthful. I hope that this helps. If any of you are interested in a personal reading is about an hour and a half. All the details are down below in the description. You make a payment, you send me proof of payment, you give me 3 to 5 business days to send you a downloadable video. I also do energy clearing, I do past life regression hypnosis. All those details are down below in the description, as well as a link for my free oracle card reading course, as well as my step-by-step tarot reading course. Remember to like, remember to subscribe. I will see you next time, beautiful souls.